Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is March 29th, and I've got some more NBA player props for y'all here today on PrizePicks. So really quick, a recap of yesterday's plays as per usual. The two that we gave out confidently, Darius Garland over his 28.5 points and assists, cleared that, and I think early in the fourth quarter. Then we went Wendell Carter Jr. over his 15.5 points, and I was sure we were going to clear that. He had 14 since the beginning of the third quarter, and then they pulled him for most of the fourth quarter. And I don't know what was going on, but we didn't get there. We needed 16, ended with 14, and then the two leans that we gave, both of those did push. Kind of as we probably suspected. Pascal Siakam, 5 assists, he landed on it. Al Horford, 3 assists, he landed on it. So it could have been better. It could have been a lot worse, I guess, but it could have been better. So today I've got 3 picks for y'all. Let's take a look at the slate really quick. I believe, let's see how many games there are. There's 3, 6, 10 games on slate today. Some pretty good ones on top of that, like this Phoenix, Minnesota. That ought to be a pretty good game. So the first pick we're going to dive into and these are going to be 2 full games and then a first half. So the first one that we're going to dive into is going to be Nick Claxton, and we're going to go over his 23.5 PRA right here. His points, rebounds, and assists. So DK has really no juice on this either way. It's minus 110 over, minus 120 under, so it's about dead even. Going up against Houston tonight with a 230 over-under, Brooklyn by 12. So, yes, expecting to be a blowout. Yes, we're already aware of that. I'll get into that here in a minute. This season against this center position, if we take a look at the points right here, there's Houston sitting at the very top, and then we go to rebounds. Houston sits giving up the 5th most rebounds. And then we look at assist. They actually give up the 13th in assists, so that's not too tough. But the points rebounds and the points rebounds assist line, is only 2 difference. The points and rebounds is 21.5, and then the PRA is 23.5. And Nick Claxton is typically going to get a couple of assists, and the line's only 2 difference, so I'm definitely going with this. Plus, his PR, he only goes over that 6 out of 10 times. If we take a look at his PRA, he's going to go over this number 7 out of 10 times. So like I said, the number here to get is 24, and he barely goes under here, and he barely goes under here, and then he goes under here with 20. So all that looks just fine. And here's the kicker, though. He plays Houston on March 7th. So this month, he just played them. And where is that one at? You guessed it, is right here at 32 PRA. The highest that he's had of his last 10 games has come from Houston. He put up 18 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And yes, all the starters did play for both of those teams. There was no starters that were sitting or injured or whatever. Brooklyn did win by 22, so that was kind of a blowout. And Nick Claxton played 29 minutes, and we got 32 PRA out of him. So, and also, the last 4 games, Houston's last 4 games have been really, really tough. This should be their one of their easier games. By no means easy. They're picked to lose by 12 points, but their last 4 games have been Memphis, Cleveland, and New York. So they've just been getting reamed all week long. So this, they ought to be looking to keep this one as close as they possibly can. So, like I said, he had a huge game last time he played him. I'm also going to check out his fantasy score. They don't have it up yet because if you look right here, like I said, his assist, he's going to get you a couple assists. There's not a single one of these games where he doesn't give you 1. Some of these he give you 5 or so. So that's why I'm taking his PRA. But I want to look at his fantasy score when it comes up, because you take a look at his steals and blocks, and he gets so many more steals and blocks. He's so consistent with them, as opposed to 2 or 3 turnovers a game. Look, against Houston last time they played, he put up 4 blocks and a steal and only 2 turnovers, went 8 and 9 from the floor. So I'm absolutely going to check out his fantasy score when it comes up. I'm super interested to see what it says. Next is going to be Zach LaVine. And we're going to take the over on his 30.5 points plus assists. DK does have this juice on the over at minus 140. I'm almost certain that this will bump. I would take it at 31, probably not 31.5 unless I'm like throwing it in a flex as a lean play or something. But going up against LA tonight, 225 over under. They got LA by 2. He goes over this number 7 out of 10 times. And like I said, 31 is the number to get here. 7 out of 10 times he goes over. 11 out of 15 he goes over. And he just played them 3 days ago on the 26th. Yes, LeBron did play that game. He actually played 30 minutes, so I'm aware of that. LeBron did play that game, just about a full game's worth of minutes. And he gave us 36 points and assists. So, we've got receipts there that it looks good, 11 of 15. The last 15, just take a look at these last 15 games real quick, what the Lakers have done to the small forward, given up to the small forward position. We take a look at the points, and the Lakers sit at giving up the 4th most points. And then we take a look at assists. Lakers are down here giving up the 9th most assists, so both are in the bottom 10 of the league on points and assists in this last handful of games. So that is going to be the second pick right there. I like Zach LaVine to do what he did last time, and he's still got a cushion too. He's got a 5.5 PA cushion. So I really like that. The last play is going to be a first half play. We finally hit our last first half play. Let's see if we can keep it going. And it is going to be Domantas Sabonis, and we're going to take the over on his 21 PRA right here. So let's dive on into it. Going up against Portland tonight, expecting a blowout. They've got Sacramento by 12. He goes over this in 8 of 10 games, 8 of his last 10 and 11 of his last 15. Again, we know Portland is pretty beat up, and Domantas Sabonis has been having a field day in the first half. He's averaging 19 minutes, shooting 66% in the first half, averages 7 rebounds and 4.9 assists, so 5 assists. So 66% shooting, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and look, he's just been absolutely destroying it lately. So against a beat-up Portland team, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to do this, continue what he's been doing. I mean, look, against Phoenix right here, even against Boston, he drops 28 in the first half. Minnesota, 22 in the first half. Just absolutely been on a tear. So I've got him, walking all over a beat-up Portland team. So that's going to be the 3 plays right there. Domantas Sabonis over his 21 first half PRA. Zach LaVine over his 30.5 PA. Nick Claxton over his 23.5 PRA. Like I said, I'll keep my eye out for these fantasy scores. There's a ton of props that still have not dropped yet. It's only 8:30 in the morning. So I'll keep my eye out. And as always, get back to you guys if I can, if I see something that I like. Guys, good luck tonight, everybody. Let's cash. Let's try and get a clean sweep tonight. Crossing my fingers for it. I think we're due for one. Also, if you guys are not signed up for PrizePicks yet, please use this promo code when signing up. Get your first deposit instantly matched up to $100. So if you deposit $20, you get $20. If you deposit $50, you get $50. If you deposit $100, you get $100. Anything over that, they'll still just match that $100. So guys, use this. Also, we are at 89 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy to me considering how new the channel is. I'm so pumped to get to 100. So you guys, keep slapping that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn those notifications on, slap a like on the video, and drop some comments. Let's go, guys. Later.